Hey everyone, welcome back to Coffee with Crainer. Today I have a very fascinating guest, Sam Abraham. He is the president of Abraham Development Group, and he's a third-generation builder and is really the driving force behind their development. They have a lot of projects on the go, primarily in the Leamington, Kingsville area,
Yep,
would you
that's
say?
correct. Yeah, mostly there.
So we'll be talking about development, especially leading a development company at a young age.
Yep.
We're both in the entrepreneurial roles, and it's exciting to connect with somebody else that's also young and out there hustling. So, Sam, before we jump into the real questions, where in your hometown is your favorite place for coffee?
Starbucks. I'm a
Starbucks, yeah,
Yeah.
nice and easy.
Yeah, honestly, Starbucks, or I just use my espresso machine.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Do you have to drink coffee every day?
Yeah, I've already had two this morning. What is it, not even 10:30 yet?
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a coffee guy.
so 2 in the morning, then are you done for the rest of the day?
No, I'll probably sneak in another one after lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I rely on it.
Yeah, it's a necessity.
It is.
That's good. That's good. Now, just tell us, like, how did you get involved in this industry? Were you helping your parents growing up?
Yeah, you know what? I was born in it. My dad started the company in, I believe, 1991.
Okay.
He was a tile setter and he did cabinets, and he wanted to build his first house, and he did it. Then he slowly just started doing one house after the other. Then he started growing the business, and I'm 27 years old now. So in '97, he was already rolling. So I kind of basically just grew up in it my whole life, and
Wow.
I've always wanted to do it.
So he was setting tile, and then
he was a tile setter, yeah.
And then he decided he's going to create a development company?
Yeah, he was working for himself in tile, and he was working for other builders in the area, and he's like, I want to be like these guys when I'm older. And
wow.
He took a chance and did it. My grandfather, who was a factory worker, helped him out, and they made it work.
What was their first build?
Just a small ranch.
Okay.
Yeah, I've actually never seen it. I've always meant to drive by.
Yeah.
I've never actually looked at it. It's in Leamington.
Okay. And now does Abraham Development Group, do you guys focus on single family, multi-unit?
We do everything.
Everything?
From custom to single detached homes, and we're all across the market.
Wow.
Yeah.
What is your favorite type of project to work on?
Before it was the big customs, and now I'm just semis.
Semis.
I'm a big duplex guy now.
Why is that?
I just know how they run. I can do it perfect from start to finish, and it's my sub trades love it. It's easy. Instead of big custom homes, they can cut all their pipe, like my plumbers. They cut all their pipe, and everything's in the shop waiting for them after the one build.
Yeah.
Project after project.
Okay.
So yeah.
And now, when you first started with your father, were you out in the field?
I was out in the field.
Okay.
Out in the field, trying to learn as much as I can.
Yep.
Delivering stuff to the site, cleaning up garbage, just all the new guy stuff.
Yeah, yeah. He made you start from ground zero, basically.
Start from ground
right?
zero, exactly.
Okay. And then you slowly just started to, I guess, move along throughout the company.
Exactly. I just started taking on more roles, trying to get more into the office and join more meetings and try to learn how to shop for material and how to price out trades and, just look at the market really and see how it goes. And yeah, I've been slowly learning. Still have a lot to learn. Learning something new every day. So
what are you enjoying the most about the job?
I just love the grind of this business. It's always just like go, go, go. Kind of just keeps you on your toes, right?
Yeah.
It never stops. Like I'm always thinking about it from morning to night.
Yeah.
I actually, a lot of people like to, shut their brain off when they go home. I just love this.
Yeah. And now is the market, would you say it's a hot market right now?
Not at all.
No?
Especially in the county for us, it's pretty slow. Like.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
And what's causing that, do you believe?
I honestly believe it's the rates.
Mm-hmm.
Once the rates come down, I think everything's going to shoot right back up.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt. I have a lot of people who call me, but they just doesn't financially make sense for them to buy it, right?
Yeah, yeah. Is there a market for like condos? Do you see those?
I've looked into it.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I've never done one.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer in do what you know and stick to it,
Yep.
and you'll succeed.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the housing game, just a single family, the duplexes, and that's kind of my bread and butter for me.
Yeah. And since you've been with the company, what year would you say would have been the busiest?
Oh, the pandemic years.
Yeah.
They can't beat it.
Yeah.
I remember actually right when they released the pandemic, it was like March 20 something of whatever year it was. And I remember me and my dad were sitting in the parking lot of our office, and they were announcing lockdown. And I remember we just finished we had a development in Kingsville called Timber Creek Estates. We had 27 lots.
Mm-hmm.
And I probably had 6 pre-sale homes, custom homes, all over $1 million.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there in the truck and we're like, oh my God, it's like, you know what? We'll just lock the office up, and a year later, hopefully all this stuff blows over, and
Yeah.
we'll go from there. We'll just play it by ear. What do we do? I didn't think the market was going to do what it did. All of a sudden, getting calls, builders calling me for lots. Hey, I heard you have lots in Kingsville here, like they're 80 by 160. I'm like, yeah. He's like, how much you want for them? I'm like, 200. They're like, okay, I'll take 4. Okay. Another guy calls me, wants 4. So I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, what's going on here? Like something's happening. Like I thought it was gonna be the other way around.
Yeah.
And just everything just started skyrocketing
Wow.
from prices of, land, of course, and material went insane, especially lumber.
Yeah.
Like lumber, we were paying, quadruple what we were a month prior.
Hmm.
And a lot of these houses I already had pre-sold. So I already gave these customers prices, but now my lumber's up, 150% almost.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. No, that's interesting. You had to make some adjustments. Did you find the business model changed at all for that time? Like, did you have to hire more staff? Were there
you
any
know what? No,
constraints?
like like we're really fortunate. We have my trades are unbelievable. Some of the trades we have still to this day were my dad's first guys.
Yeah.
Work with
Okay.
them. So, we run a tight ship.
Yep.
My people in the office are amazing as well. So,
Hmm.
no, honestly, everything just stayed the same. We just had to keep our head down and just run.
Okay. And is your father still tiling?
No,
No.
he would if he needed to, but
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
he's still very hands-on.
Yeah.
He honestly loves it.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I'll pull up to the site and he's doing whatever with the guys, helping them out, working, and he just honestly enjoys it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
he's
And
a hard worker. I should get that work ethic. But
um, I've seen a few of you. I was looking online, a few of the builds you've done.
yep.
Is there one that is a favorite for you?
I'm just finishing up one right now in Kingsville. It's I'll be posting it on online in a few weeks, but it's a really big custom estate home.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a beautiful house.
And for you, is the bigger the project, the more satisfying it is, or
Maybe when I was younger, I would say so, but now I like to see customers happy. That's what kind of gets me going. A lot of people don't appreciate it, but when you see somebody actually buying a home and they're really appreciative of your work, and it makes you feel better, right?
Yeah, yeah. And now there's a lot of builders in the area.
Yep.
How does Abraham Development stand out amongst those other builders? Is there a niche that you focus on?
You know what? Everyone's good in their certain things and all, but we're very hands-on still on the sites. Like my dad's still there working every day. I try to be there as much as I can. We just we stick to duplexes now, mostly in Leamington.
Yep.
And I still do custom homes, of course, but we just hit that market and we ran with it.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just you'd say is basically you found the blueprint for a type of build.
Yep.
And you're making sure that you are still hands-on. Like there's a lot of development companies where you're not speaking with the owner anymore.
Oh no, we're very hands-on. We involve the customer every step of the way, from from the plans to picking what flooring they want, what paint they want, everything. We're really involved right until I give them the key. I'll do the walkthrough with them, everything.
And so for somebody that's looking to, like a lot of young people watch the show, right? So how do what's the process like for somebody to purchase a new construction? How does that work?
You know what? Just pick up the phone and call, and we'll walk you through the way. I'll ask you what your price is and where you want to be, and we'll try to make something work.
Okay. So they'll give you a call, and then from there, do you have you sit down, you show them some of your floor plan
Exactly.
options?
I'll take them to the sites if they want to see. And actually, my office in Leamington, we have a full showroom of cabinets, flooring, everything.
Okay.
I have everything there. So instead of, I have say if you want to buy a house off me and you want to get flooring, and I send you the Windsor to go to every store, and you don't know what tile to pick. It's gonna kind of drive you crazy, right?
Yeah.
So I got everything in there. So I can do my selections from cabinets to paint in like an hour max.
Okay.
Everything's done. I got thousands of selections of everything.
Wow.
The customers really appreciate that, and I have everything in the showroom priced the same. And that reason is just go and pick what you truly like.
Yes.
So we designed it that way. Before we had a lot bigger showroom, but I had also high-end Italian, tile, which is $15 a square foot, to just a basic brand with $2, and people are looking at that and they're like, I would like that, but it's not my budget. But now, so the way we kind of designed it, we have tons of selections, but everything's the same. So you can just walk in our showroom and, you want laminate, you want hardwood, you want vinyl flooring, you want tile, it's all the same price. So you pick what you like. And customers really appreciate that.
Okay, nice. No, it's good because you send them on like a goose chase and they're trying to find.
That's the problem. I know this is before my time. My dad told me, he's like, you give them a cabinet allowance. Then they go to ABC cabinet store and they're like, okay, my allowance is 15,000, but then this guy, the salesman got him up to 25,000. So it's like now they want to spend 10 grand more. If they're spending 10 grand more there, then they go to the tile store or they go wherever, and all of a sudden they're 50, 60 grand over budget.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they come back to you and ask if there's any wiggle room.
That's an issue that I heard a lot of people have. So you know what? The way we do it is what's on the paper is what you're going to pay unless you want extras.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
So everything's written down. We're going to tell you what flooring you're going to get, everything, and yeah, there's no extras there.
Awesome. And now, as president of the company, what would you say like on a day-to-day job looks like for you?
I'm going to the sites. I'm in the office answering emails. A lot of I can work from my phone, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm on the site. I'll sit in my truck and answer emails, go back and forth. I talk with the trades. I do a lot of scheduling. Yep. Trying to meet with clients, get sales, trying to figure out how I can be competitive in the market, especially now because it's not so much moving, right? So you kind of got to find your way in there and get things rolling.
Absolutely, man. And what do you think is the most challenging part of the job? Obviously, right now the market is challenging in itself, but for you, like, what do you find the most challenging part?
It's got to be, people think you just buy a plot of land and you service it and you throw houses up. There's a lot of behind the scenes nobody knows.
Yeah.
Dealing with municipalities, IRCA, all those things, right?
Yeah.
Zoning, and that's where I think the battle is. That's the hardest part.
And how do you work through that? Maybe there's some other builders that are watching that are like, or they want to be a builder and they're like, okay, I keep hitting these roadblocks. Like, how do you maneuver through legislation and the red tape that the cities have?
You know what? You just you do what they ask, and if it's not working out, we have a planner who helps us out throughout the way, and we just try to follow step by step, and we try to do everything right, and just basically take it as it comes, because a lot of things come up at you last second, right?
Yes, and it can get expensive too.
It can get very expensive. There's a lot of testing. Sure. In my last development there, we had to do a lot of testing, so.
Okay, like soil,
noise study, traffic study, biology, archaeological, all that fun stuff. So we're all clear now, and I'm happy to say we started actually digging our first basement on Tamam Gardens last week.
Okay.
Yeah, we just started.
Nice. So you have that project on the go. Are there any others that you could share that are in progress?
As of right now, no. I just have more of less lots around the area. But that's actually like the only development right now we have. It's rocking everyone. It's 100% ours only.
Wow. Okay. Sweet. And now for the company as president, where do you want to see things go in the next few years? Like, what are some goals that you have in mind?
I definitely want to see a lot more growth. I would like, get my numbers up in sales and, maybe expand to different markets, maybe start doing more commercial. We've done commercial before. I actually enjoy it. Maybe some industrial and, just basically just keep growing the company from there to there.
And what's the difference between residential and commercial building? That you're seeing? You mentioned you've done commercial before. Any big differences?
Well, completely, right? There's a lot of, even just the bylaws completely different. Just from, fire separation and, you're a lot of time commercial buildings are made out of steel.
Yep.
Residential house 99% of the time is made out of lumber. So
it's
actually a completely different game. Yeah.
Are your tradespeople? Do you have to hire?
No, all my trades can do commercial, no problem. Yeah. We just finished my building in Timber Creek Estates. It was 16,000 square feet, and all my trades did all the work in there.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Commercial building.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think there's more demand for commercial new construction versus residential right now, depending on the area.
And you know what? A lot of guys find, like, I'll talk to some trades and they're like, I have no idea how an electrician, for example, can make money on a house. And then you speak to another electrician, I have no idea how they can make money on a commercial building. So it's kind of, my trades were good for that. They always, they can manage both. But a lot of guys I've talked to, like, I only stick with residential. That's my bread and butter. I'm going to stick with it.
Yeah, same thing with us in the mortgage business. Is I specialize in residential. Commercial, we'll refer it out. Want to be an expert in one thing instead of 10.
Exactly.
Trying to do it all.
I always say just do what you know and stick with it.
Yes.
And you'll succeed.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, for a young person entering this business, any advice you could share with them? Should they, let's say they want to create a development company or lead one, should they start, tiling? Should they, really experience everything?
Yes and no. It depends on the type of person you are. If you can get in the market, I would say start off small. Don't I know you got to take risks, but don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
And, say if you want to become a home builder, start with a small infill lot and just do everything yourself. Try to save as much money as you can. Do the tiling yourself, or, you know, uh, just price shop everything you have to, right?
Yeah.
You want to be profitable on your first one, because if you're not, it's going to be a bad experience the first time.
And on that first build, how do you spin that profit into other developments, right? Because if you're building something small, the margins are can be tighter.
Of course.
Right. So how do you get to a position where you scale? Should they go out and build credibility and try to secure bank financing? Like how do you get from one, let's say it's even just an ADU they're building,
Yep.
to 10 semis, right? Like how do you go from that position to
That's a big leap right there.
Yeah.
But I would say if I was starting off new and I didn't have the family backing me up, and
Mhm.
I didn't know this all my life, I would just start off small and just gradually build up over time.
build that capital?
Build that capital over time. Yeah, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
It can be scary if the market turns around like how it's been bad for the last couple of years, and you're sitting
Mhm.
on homes,
Mhm.
right? It's paying interest to the bank, exactly. Like,
And for the consumer, where do you see the most opportunity right now in housing? It like I guess it's a tough question, but like, is it acquiring land and waiting? Is it purchasing a semi or a condo? Is it buying an existing home and then waiting to build?
you know what? Like, we have houses in Leamington right now. They're listed for $519,
Mm-hmm.
brand new.
Wow.
So I think I haven't seen anything cheaper, semi-detached.
Okay.
So I'm obviously going to say go with the new build for $519.
Yeah.
But my reasoning is why. Why would you go buy an old house? If your budget's $550, for example, and maybe you're going to get a bigger house at $500,000, it's an older house, but you
Yep.
got to dump another $50,000 into it, right? You need a new roof, you need a new furnace, you need this and that. I rather, downsize but have everything new where I know there's going to be no issues.
Yeah. No, that's fair. $519 for a semi is great.
I think I'm the cheapest in the county. I haven't seen anything cheaper for a new build. Raised Ranch.
Yeah. Yeah. The only other properties at that price point would be out in like Chatham.
Yeah.
I would think. Where they're
And their building permits are a lot cheaper than ours.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
they can be a little bit more flexible with the price.
Good to know.
Yeah.
And now is it primarily Leamington and Kingsville? Do you want to enter like Windsor, Amherstburg?
Actually, I just started. I bought 5 lots in McGregor off of Ducharme,
Okay.
and I got 2 houses sold there so far. So maybe
Wow.
I'll start, coming down here more and start working.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I don't mind the drive.
Is it anything different, like going from, let's say, Leamington to Kingsville to out in Essex?
It's all pretty much the same.
Same.
Yeah, you're just dealing with the same rules and everything. And at the end of the day, a house is a house, right? Especially in this area, it's not like we're going somewhere else and building, right?
Your team's just you obviously know the Leamington Kingsville area well.
Of course, yeah. We're all from there. Even my trade's like just being in Kingsville, Leamington, because it's close to home.
Yeah.
Instead of driving all the way to winter, it's like they have to start an hour early, then they get home an hour late.
True. Yeah.
Which I respect. I can't blame them for that. But
yeah, it's just more costly for you as well. Right?
Yeah.
You're paying for that extra time. No, that's very, very cool. Do you have any, I guess, some final advice for anyone that's starting out young as an entrepreneur?
Yeah, just there's going to be bumps in the road. Just keep moving forward. Don't give up.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah.
Every day in this business is something, happens where you didn't think it was gonna.
And how do you deal with those challenges where things you get thrown back? Like, how do you keep that mindset to
try to take it as a learning experience more than this just happened to me, and try to learn from that mistake. And
then, like, it's tough though, like
it's
mentally, right?
It's heavy on your head. I agree.
Is there somebody that you go and you talk to
my dad always?
Yeah.
My father always.
So he was a big mentor in your life?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Him and my grandfather, who we actually we lost him a few months ago in April.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So so those are 2 big mentors, and
of course, yeah.
If something happens, you go to them and say, hey, look, I just experienced this. Like, what advice?
Yeah, like, what do I do? Have you ever been in this? And 99% of the time, I tell my dad, hey, this is happening at work. He's like, that happened to me. This is how you deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's very cool. just a quick plug. How do people get in touch with you if they want to build?
Yeah, just go on our Instagram, Abraham Development Group, and my number is there and my contact information. You can just reach out.
Awesome. I love all the content you guys are putting
I
out and
appreciate it.
seeing all the homes that I hope I one day can purchase.
Come on down to Leamington. We'll give you a good deal. There we go.
Awesome. Well, thanks very much, Sam.
I appreciate it.
Thanks to those watching. If you want to rewatch the episode or you missed it, visit coffeewithcrainer.com and be sure to get in touch.